Welcome to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show. Today we're going to make another Meatless Monday recipe, and it is spaghetti squash. We absolutely love spaghetti squash, especially my husband. He can probably eat this whole one by himself, but I'm going to make this for the family, and it's really simple. I've already split it in two and cleaned out the seeds. And I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees. So all you're gonna do is just place it on a cookie sheet that I already have a piece of parchment paper on. Place it upside down like that, because what this is gonna do, actually I probably should have cut that stem off, but it'll still work. It's going to kind of like steam it. All of that heat's gonna stay inside so that, you know, sometimes when you cook a squash, if you cook it right side up like this, this gets really dry and it's hard to cut into. But if you cook it upside down, then it comes out nice and soft and no dry spots. So we are gonna start, this is a pretty big spaghetti squash, so I'm thinking it's gonna take at least a half an hour. But you never know with spaghetti squash. If it's really ripe and they picked it ripe, sometimes it's easier to bake and it doesn't take as long. But from my experience, 30 minutes is a pretty good starting point. So we're gonna put it in at 30 minutes and then we're gonna feel the skin. And you'll be able to tell if the inside is done, if the skin kind of caves in. So we're just gonna start with 30. Okay, they're out. Look at that, all nice and golden. And if you can see this one, it's got some brown spots on it. And like I said before, if you touch it like this and it, it caves in, that means the flesh has come away from the skin a bit and you know it's done. So we're just gonna flop this over onto a plate. And I've got some steamed broccoli here. And I've got some of this lovely garlic tahini sauce from one of our previous shows. And I've got some Bragg's liquid amino acids. And we're just gonna spritz it lightly, just to give it a little bit of saltiness. We're gonna put some broccoli in there. And then we're gonna pour a little of this yummy sauce over it. And the sauce from the previous show, it gets really thick. So I just added a little bit of water to it just so it will, it'll spread a little nicer. Now it's just down to the taste. It's gonna be so hot. Just gonna get a little of the cream. Delicious. If you've never had spaghetti squash, you are going to be so surprised. It's so buttery and warm. Delicious. See you next time.